Hey guys, and welcome to the video. Good morning. Today is January 9th, 9:50 in the morning. And I figured, you know what, today's gonna be a really busy day. And I figured maybe I'll just take you guys in the day in the life of me. But today's an exciting day because I have quite a few things going on today, and I have a job interview at 3 p.m. and then I have a call with my CPA about taxes regarding like crypto gains and losses, capital gains tax from the stocks that I sold and mutual funds I'm planning on selling this year to free up some capital for the new business I was telling you about. How do I write off everything for acting, because acting last year was pretty busy, so there's a lot of things I have to write off for that as well. And then Stephanie and I got married, so how do you file when you're married? That's a whole new thing. Stephanie and I are thinking about moving this year, so either we're gonna sell the house or rent the house, and then the question is like, how do you do that? And I got a meeting with one of my coaches and mentors about how to get new representation for an agent and manager. And they're just so excited for me. And sometimes, like, when I doubt myself, they're like, "Chris, don't you do it? Don't you doubt yourself?" And I'm like, I still am. So every morning, I usually start my morning by turning on this app called the Abide meditation app. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's called Abide. It's a daily devotion where, like, it goes through different forms of meditation, and some of them are like 15 minutes long, but the ones that I like are very short. They're about like 3-4 minutes long. Talks about how to start your day with God, and like things to think about and to focus on. And the daily devotion for today is based on John 14:27. It's called Unexplainable Peace, and it says, "I give you peace, the kind of peace that only I can give. It isn't like the peace that is this world. It isn't like the peace that this world can give. So don't be worried or afraid." John 14:27. So it talks about that for like 3 or 4 minutes, and it's just something like consider and think about throughout the day. And I want to do this every day, and I've been doing it more consistently. I'm not perfect, but whether or not I do it in the morning, at some point during the day, if I'm stuck in traffic, I just put this sucker on and I just play it. What was it? I forgot to do. Oh, I need to eat something. So we just finished Jiu-Jitsu here at A-Side. This is Bruno.
Hola.
Hey. So you're not gonna believe it, right? Totally looks Asian. Guess where he's from? Guess where he grew up? I'll give you 5 seconds. Did you figure it out? No. Where are you from?
No sé hablar inglés. No sé.
Not Mexico. Where are you from?
Argentina, señores.
Can you believe this guy's from Argentina? Anyways, long story short, we do jiu-jitsu together, and he did it long before me. He's a purple belt. Anyways, he's doing acting now. And how's acting going?
It's been going good, bro. It's a learning process. I started out without classes, and then when I met this guy, he referred me to the right people and the right teachers. So we're hoping to be like this guy in about like 2 years or so. That's the goal, you know?
Nah. But hey, we got a good thing going on here at Jiu-Jitsu. He drives an hour just to get here, just to train. He's a little late, but I mean, who cares? You're here to train. And then this is when we catch up. We roll. He beats me up for a little bit, and then we talk shop, and then we just talk about acting and goals and stuff. But I will tell you this, though. 6 to 7 months from now, this guy's gonna be doing a lot of things in acting. He doesn't believe me. I'm a betting man, and I believe it. You still don't believe it, though.
No, it's okay.
That's usually how it starts, though.
That's
It's usually how it starts. Oh, anyways, I wanted to tell you guys one thing. listening to a podcast about atomic habits, and they were talking about the difference between goals and systems. And I'm at fault for this. It was talking about how goals are focused on the results. Systems are all about the habits that you do to get to your goals. And it got me thinking yesterday, like, what systems do we have in place? Anyways, that's just food for thought. And I'm thinking that we got a good system going on, going to acting at least once a week, jiu-jitsu multiple times a week, and these are the goals that we have. So any parting words?
They compound over a long time. You know, people underestimate what they can do in 1 or 2 years, and no, they overestimate what they can do in 1 or 2 years. They underestimate what they can do in 1 or 2 decades. I'm sorry, I totally ripped that from Alex Hormozy.
Dude, that's good. Alrighty, just got home from the gym, had a pretty quick workout, and I just want to say, what's up, Debs? What's up? Come here, come here. Okay, say hi. No, you don't want to say hi? Oh, you're stretching. All right, she's stretching. So, I'm gonna get ready for this job interview, which starts in about 30 minutes. And just grabbing this tripod over here because I just want to show you this little cocktail that I drink every single day after training. I already know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, Chris, that is like way too many supplements, but it's all for a purpose. It's all health, and I don't want to get old one day and regret that I never took care of myself. Isn't it crazy? You spend all this time trying to like make money, be successful, and live that life, but then like what it costs you in a lot of ways is your health. And then when you're that wealthy and that rich, or whatever, you reached your goals, you're like, man, I wish I would have taken care of myself, right? So first things first, Power Beats, greens, supplement, L-glutamine. This is, oh, come on, right there. This is from Costco, collagen peptides. This creatine HCl right here, boom, right there. Creatine HCl, I like it better than regular creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate tends to make me bloated, and you can see it in my face, really big. So creatine HCl has hydrochloric acid in it, which accompanies the creatine, which goes into your muscles faster, better absorption. It's a small little amount, and there's no bloating. There's no bloating. You get all the same effects with creatine, just minus no bloating. So I drink this. God, this looks like the kind of drink that Tony Stark would drink, like, because of his the little metal stuff that was going to his heart. Like this. This is my drink. And then I get 3 pills of a joint supplement. If you want to take a look. I know you're gonna say, Chris, that is like way too much. Boom, boom, boom. I take omega-3s fish oils. This one exactly. Take CoQ10, ubiquinol. This one is really good. You should take a look at what that's good for. Most people don't know this helps you with free radicals. The cancer cells that may potentially be formed from free radicals in your body, this helps get rid of them. Lots of pills, lots of drink, and here we go. Damn! Anyways, I hope that helps. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Thanks for calling me back.
No problem. I know that you're busy, so.
Well, congratulations.
No, thank you. Thank you so much. We're very happy.
Your Schedule A. Schedule A will be your state tax payment, your property tax payment, your contribution, your mortgage, all of that. If they add up less than the standard deduction, then the standard deduction will kick in.
That's why I'm so grateful that I have you, because at the end of the day, I'm just gonna follow you. We'll figure it out. And I just want to get you all the information that you need. All right, so that was the end of the meeting that I had with my CPA accountant, Esther, which she's just like absolutely wonderful. She's the reason why I was able to write so many things off for the business, for Meraki One LLC that I created at the end of 2023, and how I'm able to write so many things off for acting and jiu-jitsu and a bunch of just so many things. And now that I'm married, how I was able to ask her questions about how do I write off capital gains for the stock market and crypto. How does that whole thing work? Because I definitely will be selling quite a bit this year and gonna get a lot of capital gains. So how do I save that? How do I deal with all the money that I lost in crypto last year because the market sucked? Tax loss harvesting, how did that whole thing work? Yeah, what a busy day. What a busy day. Oh, I didn't let you know, I did that interview right before this, and I did want to put on a video on YouTube because that doesn't sound good. Anyways, I had the interview, and I just want to say this, okay? There's a very different energy when you're not tied up on like, I have to get this job. And for so long, there was this, people in acting and my mentors would always say like, they can feel desperation. They can feel when you really want something, and it's kind of like a negative energy. And I never really quite understood that fully. And then when I did this job interview, there's a part of me that's like, do I even really want this job? Do I even care that like if I don't get it, this is the end of the world or whatever? I'm just telling you right now, this was the first time I ever experienced where I was okay if I never got the job. But I just wanted to have fun in the interview, just put myself out there, and in a way, see if they're a good fit for me and the skills that I have. So when I went into the interview, I had this like awesome energy. I'm like, hey, how's it going? It's nice to meet everybody. And they told me the job, and they said, Chris, what do you think? And I said, I can do it. I really can, and I think I do a great job. I just don't think I'd be the right fit for your organization because I'm more in line with operations and logistics and leading people and stuff like that. And this is where my skill set is. So I could definitely do the job, but if you wanted to utilize me as the best asset in your organization and set it and forget it and let me run and just do what I got to do, and you never have to think twice about you hiring me, I would be better fitted for operations. And then no joke, the way that I articulated that, the way that I expressed that with a smile and confidence, they were like, wow, I really appreciate how candid and how honest you are about this. Can we ask you, would you be open to doing an operations job? Because we're thinking of making some changes in our organization. I think you'd best be fitted into that. And I just smiled and I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, let's connect. And they were like, all right, we're going to get back to you next week. We will be contacting you. And yeah, have a great day. And it was just such a fun thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that life now, if you go into it, and I'm learning this, and this is just a taste of it. Like, if you go into things going like, perfectly okay, whether you get it or you don't get it, there's just this energy and this vibe about it. That's just it's so great, you know? And anyways, I'm just trying to infect you. I'm trying to like give that energy to you guys, and how that translates in acting, I don't know. But what I can say is this week I've had quite a bit of interviews, auditions. I had 2 in-person auditions, 1 callback yesterday for big projects, and then I got another audition, and I just feel light on my feet about things now. Like, at the end of the day, they're gonna choose who they think is the right for selling their products or for their show or whatever they're doing. And like, you're just potentially part of that whole collaborative process. And in my mind, I'm like, I got a wife now. I got all these great things going on in my life. I just want to focus on the most important things. And if it doesn't work out, then it's like, it's fine. It's perfectly cool. And that energy that I'm carrying on now is just something I feel so good about. And I just want to share that there's something out there for you. And I think that there's something out there for me. And I don't think I have to be holding on to something so much that it like ruins my day. Like, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Anyways, this is a super long clip. So on to the next. See ya.